As a young adult and as a young man, having a father figure is very important as you're growing and as you start to experience life and all that comes with it. You know, has anyone ever had someone they look up to or someone they can confide in? Well, I'd like to pay homage to my uncle Carlos, my Tío Carlos. Uh, is a very important person in my life and someone who stepped in and guided me in a lot of difficult times and uh, times when I felt alone and I felt like I didn't have someone, uh, as a father figure to speak to and someone that I could ask for help. Um, he is a immigrant, just as myself, first generation, and he was actually one of the first to go to college in my family. He graduated with a degree in finances, and he now owns his own car financing center, and it owns and manages that as well as owns other small businesses. When I was little, he would definitely be in my life a lot. He was the person that I would spend a lot of time with because my uncle had a son, my cousin, who was around the same age, and we would get along very well and go on a lot of family trips together. And um, a lot of what he did was be there when I felt like I had nobody else as a father figure to turn to. Um, what he's most notable for is being the person in the family who decided to be a trailblazer. He definitely chose his own path in life, while everyone else was starting their families and just working. He decided to continue on with school. He graduated and eventually began to start working his way up until to the position to where he is now. Um, some of his special talents include being a pilot on his free time. He actually was able to have a pilot's license at a very young age, and he was actually owned a plane for a long time until he sold it when we were kind of going into middle school. So I was gonna say like around 12 years old. So that's one of my like stronger memories of him was when we would go on his plane. One time even going so far out to Catalina Island. So he was definitely a good pilot and a safe pilot. So I had a lot of good memories about him and things like that, or just like small details of his life that one person couldn't really all understand. He was hardworking, dedicated, and he's definitely a smart person. He's always taught me how to choose from right from wrong, and been there to suggest what might be a better path instead of the one that I might be on right now. When I got a little older and my relationship with my father wasn't as great, he was definitely there to support me and let me know that he would be there for me regardless of who was there for me at the time closest to me. He said even though he was at a distance, even though we wouldn't see each other all the time, he would always be somebody that I could turn to, someone that I could come to, and someone that I could talk to. And that is why I am paying eulogy to him, why I am paying homage to him, because he has stuck by me and helped me through a lot of times.